The Biafra agitations continues despite Kanu's arrest. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said agitations for sovereign state of Biafra would continue despite the arrest of their leader, Nnamdi Kanu. That won't stop them from, agitating for a referendum of self-determination. It has been said that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. In a statement by its media and publicity secretary, Ima Powerful, titled "Nothing Should Happen to Our Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu," indigenous people of Biafra warned the government against arming their leader in custody. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, stated further that all its activities must go unhindered because they will never relent in the pursuit of Biafra freedom. The statement reads, "We, the global family of movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to confirm the abduction of our leader by the Nigerian government and our security operatives. We shall expose details of his abduction later. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is presently in custody of the Nigerian government. This crime of kidnapping was masterminded by the Nigerian government in collaboration with all those that view indigenous people of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a stumbling block to their continued attack of Igbo communities and in their bid to hold Biafra in a perpetual slavery. We therefore enjoin every indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB member, both at home and in the diaspora, and all Biafrans to remain calm because this is not the end of the road. Our activities continue unhindered even with the abduction and detention of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will mobilize to court on the day of our leader's next court appearance, which is July 26, 2021, and we all will call on Biafrans to mobilize and attend the court hearing. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, will not relent in the pursuit of Biafra freedom. We have crossed the Rubicon in our struggle for the restoration of Biafran sovereignty. There is no going back, no matter the level of intimidation by our oppressors, no retreat and no surrender. Our leader can never be coerced into abandoning the struggle of Biafra restoration, irrespective of the present circumstance. At this very challenging moment in the history of our march to freedom, all indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB family members must stand firm and resolute behind our selfless leader. We stand by him, and the God of heavens, in whom we trust and rest our confidence, shall not let us down. We shall triumph. We want to draw the attention of the world to a statement from one of our intelligence officers saying, "Please, Nnamdi Kanu's life is at risk. Don't doubt it, don't ask me how, and don't chat me up privately on this. They are seriously planning to poison his food in detention or poison his skin through health treatment, and trust me, this time they will succeed. We therefore want to remind the Nigerian government and our security agencies that our leader deserves justice and fair hearing. We also want to state unequivocally that no harm should befall or be done to our leader. His life should not be tampered with. Should anything untoward happen to him, Nigeria government will be held accountable for it, and we assure you that Nigeria will fall for it." That's a statement coming from Ima Powerful, and the people, indigenous people of Biafra, says nothing shall happen to Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is in chaos, and meanwhile, so many people are still naive and don't know what is really going on in Nigeria. Now they said Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. The indigenous people of Biafra, they are the one behind the destruction of government properties in this eastern part of Nigeria. Now they have labeled him and proscribed the indigenous people of Biafra as being terrorists. Meanwhile, left the bandits, the real criminal, the Boko Haram boys, and the kidnappers. They left them in the northern part of the country to be perpetrating their evil. Even as it is, over 200 students have been kidnapped. They have nothing to say about that, and they have no plans. Instead, our President Muhammadu Buhari says he will teach them in the language they will understand, is referring to the southeastern part of the country, which are being represented by indigenous people of Biafra. Now, it does not have the language that they would understand, despite being Hausa. And those that understand vividly the language that should be understood are the ones, perpetrating evil in the northern region of the country, all the way from Borno, Zamfara, Kano, Bauchi, Plateau. But basically, in Kaduna has the highest rate of, security challenges and banditry, than even the Borno state, Borno itself. Now, the question of the day is, what is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? What has he done? To my own knowledge, he was charged to court in 2015. Well, according to Ima Powerful, I will just repeat again for those that would not understand what the statement is written and what it's all about. In conclusion of the statement says, we therefore enjoin every IPOB member, both at home and in diaspora, and all Biafrans to remain calm. We will mobilize to court on the day of the leader's next court appearance. Well, like I was asking earlier, that the question is, or to my own understanding, that what was his offense in 2015? I said they charge him of felony and treason, which simply means he's talking or is laying claims against the present administration of Muhammadu Buhari, and meanwhile they charge him to court for felony and treason, and he was granted bail, and Abaribe stood as a surety for him to come back for the fair hearing or thereabout. They attacked him in his hometown, even his house precisely. They wanted to kill Nnamdi Kanu. That was why he ran away from them and ran to UK. Since then, he has been in UK and has been, lamenting, telling Nigerians that the present administration of Buhari have no good intentions for the citizen of the country, that everybody needs to be careful. And since then, he has been, propagating the gospel of bad governance of Buhari. So since then, they have been looking for him. They said Abaribe should produce Nnamdi Kanu, since he stood as a surety for him, and he should come back for his trial. Now, since then, Nnamdi Kanu has been on exile, according to the report of this present administration. Now, it has been said that Nnamdi Kanu was apprehended in Kenya, and since then he has been in the custody of the Nigerian government. They never wanted anybody to know about the apprehension, because as it was stated that, according to the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, in the announcement and press statement says Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in a foreign land. They never wanted to tell us how they apprehended him, and the English they were using is arrest. Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested, was apprehended, because most of the reports that we've gathered together says he was set up, by somebody, or like what an archbishop said, was set up by a woman. That's why Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, that he was set up by a woman. But notwithstanding, other reports says Nnamdi Kanu wanted to come and get, help or donation for the actualization for the Biafra Republic. So many people have been donating. Those are the reports that we've gathered. But from what I believe, Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have been arrested or apprehended if he never wanted them to do that. He would have, called his lawyer and made them know that even the passport he's holding is not holding the Nigerian passport. Instead, it's the UK citizenship passport that he's holding. So they have no right to even abduct him or arrest him, if not that he wanted them to arrest him. But the indigenous people of Biafra still continues their agitations. They said everybody should be calm. There is no problem. But the only thing, or the warning they are giving the government, is that is that anything that happens to Nnamdi Kanu, the present administration and Buhari will go for it. Well, I don't know what your comment is. I don't know what your thoughts are. I would like you to share it in the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.